Hey, hi everyone. I'm Ronak Doshi, partner with Everest Group, and I have with me a fantastic leader, Kriti Gupta. She is one who has the best insights and that attention to detail that we all love and the best quality in an analyst. So, Kriti, thank you for joining us and talking to me about private equity.
Yeah, thanks, Ronak.
Uh,
I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, so Kriti, I think you and I have been discussing, right? So from a private equity standpoint, the deal value have been down over the last year or so. We've seen that challenge, but at the same time, the intent and all the investment are going into the value equation of it, which is how do we make portfolios more successful and accelerate the journey to success and definitely get the returns faster. So this value realization has become the core theme. How are you seeing it play out?
I think it's very interesting the way the dynamics in the private equity market have been playing out. 2023 was especially a tough year for the entire industry. The exits remained flat if we look at it compared to 2022. Even the industry dry powder for the entire market has been at an all-time high. Valuations have not really materialized, right? So industry has faced a lot of challenges. And what that has made the realization come in for the private equity firms is, hey, they need to harness the power of the broader ecosystem if they want to drive more value realization. And the value realization will also come in how the valuations can be better, right? And this value realization can only come in if they are able to tap into the broader system integrators out there, the consulting providers out there who can help them navigate this entire changing technology landscape. And in fact, we did a very interesting piece of research with these private equity firms a few months back. And what we noticed, more than half of the respondents said that engaging with some of these quality partners and outsourcing partners, system integrators, is amongst the top priority for their private
Mhm.
equity organization. So it's, I think it's a step in the direction that these firms are also sitting up and taking notice of the fact.
Yeah. So investments in technology will drive faster acceleration to value, and you need the technology partners, be it the system integrators, consulting firm, engineering providers, or the big tech firms that are bringing the right technology in place to kind of make this happen. So as we think about it, and you mentioned, right, that finding the right partners is a big challenge. And I know we are trying to address that with our research in this space, trying to go deep dive into who are the relevant partners across the technology stack, across system integration, engineering, digital stack. So that's good. And as you think about the value realization piece and the acceleration piece, what have you seen work out? What are the ways that these private equity firms are working with system integrators and others to kind of drive that value?
Sure, Ronak. So like you said, right, there are two phases to realizing that value. One is definitely you understand how you tap into the ecosystem. The other piece is also that entire PE deal life cycle value, which exact element you tap into to drive that maximum value.
Yeah.
I think we have always seen inordinate amount of focus going into the deal origination bit, trying to understand which is my most attractive market, most attractive customer segment, which are the hot technology themes. But there has been a pivot, and the pivot has largely been the portcos that I am investing in, the portcos that are with me on board. Can I help? Can I help them become more tech savvy? Can I help them with their technology investments? Can I look at it more from an ROI perspective that whatever I put into that portco, will that make them more technologically sustainable? I think that pivot and shift is now coming in. So an inordinate amount of focus is now going from deal origination, but to rather
Yeah.
how do I drive value from my existing investments. So technology is no longer being looked at as an expense, but more like an investment. So I think that is the another value realization piece we are seeing.
Got it. No, it's exciting. So I think the public notice out here is we are doing an assessment on private equity tech services market. So we will be out with our assessment and results soon. So please watch out for this space to kind of learn more. And then we are helping clients to set up strategic sourcing out, units. We're trying to help them set up COEs, even generative AI COEs, to kind of, having conversations around how do they use the global delivery model to their advantage to, drive cost takeout, productivity, efficiency, scalability in the model. So if you have one of these questions and are thinking of how do I drive value realization and accelerate it, and who are the right suppliers that we can work with, do give us a shout out, to Kriti and her team, and we would be happy to, continue the conversation. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Kriti.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Ronak.